right, beautiful. Now, welcome to the Day of the Dead after party.
Yes, we are coming to you from La Vita in San Antonio, home of the Alamo, the Riverwalk, and the 5-time NBA champions, the San Antonio Spurs.
But we can't talk about San Antonio without talking about the fabulous food here. You've got Tex-Mex, barbecue. This is why people come here, right?
Yes, and now you're making me hungry. We are broadcasting across the country, so naturally we have to share some love on our city. And after all, this is my hometown, so I have lots of love to share.
That's right. Now, San Antonio is now home to the biggest Day of the Dead celebration in the United States. But guess what? These festivities have just begun. Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us. I'm Stephania Jimenez.
And I'm Jenn. Tobias-Struski. The River Parade just wrapped up. Beautiful and vibrant right behind us. Don't worry if you're just tuning in. We plan to replay some of those colorful floats throughout the hour, and they were gorgeous, right?
Yeah, you probably saw so many displays. You're wondering, what are they all about, right? There's so much meaning behind Dia de los Muertos, and this show is going to be packed with stories that explain where we get our traditions from and how our city is preparing for all of this amazing spectacle.
Yes, all of South Texas really embraces this tradition this time of the year. Everything from the beautiful ofrendas like the ones behind us, but also the flowers, the food, and the music we just heard.
That's right, fabulous music. That music that you just heard was the San Antonio Mariachi Academy. They're here tonight, and these are some very talented kids committed to keeping tradition alive.
Yes, and we also have an amazing traditional folk singer a little later in the show.
Yeah, you're going to want to listen to that. Now, you might have noticed while you were watching the parade some larger-than-life skeletons around us. They were also on the river barges throughout the parade. Now, usually they're decked out with those detailed hats and those dresses. They're called katrines, and they're one of the most recognizable symbols of Day of the Dead. They're also the main symbol behind a pretty lavish gala that San Antonians got to participate in earlier this week. I had the honor, the privilege of being there, and without further ado, let's take you to the Katrina Ball. Talk about a party, from the decor to the costumes. The 5th annual Katrina Ball at the Henry B. Convention Center was lit.
It's not like your normal gala where there are a lot of speeches. This is just a celebration of San Antonio culture, and tonight we're benefiting the Texana collection at the Central Library, which is all about preserving and celebrating the cultural history of San Antonio, Bexar County, and the whole state of Texas.
This party came with a purpose. All the items that were auctioned or sold, like these flower crowns, benefited the Texana collection at the San Antonio Public Library Foundation.
Not just the Texana collection, but the entire library system. I mean, the libraries are all about free and open access to information, and that's never more important than now.
So what kind of cool things can we expect from the collection to check out? Because after people see this, they go, okay, well, I want to go and check it out.
Well, there are all kinds of things. There is a whole series of interviews with notable San Antonians, like Rosemary Kowalski, whose company, the Arcade Group, is catering tonight. She's 97. She's a San Antonio institution, and she did a video as part of the Voices of San Antonio down in the collection.
And a big part of our South Texas heritage is celebrating Dia de los Muertos. The party featured this intricate altar honoring our loved ones, which had special meaning for guests.
I think after everything that we've been through, this event has much meaning on so many levels. I mean, one, of course, it's being able to see people again. However, also with Dia de los Muertos, I think that many of us lost someone. And so this is a time to remember them and celebrate with them. So it is probably more intense and more meaningful for lots of us.
Others were happy to be a part of the celebrations.
We just moved to San Antonio earlier this year, so I'm really excited to see all of the beautiful gowns and see everyone in their makeup. So I'm just excited to see everyone and how they look and how creative people are, because, you know, we've been locked up for a while. So it's nice to just get out, to dress up, because a lot of people have been in their pajamas for a while. So this is really fun. It's fun for my husband and I to get out and do something different.
Got on Google and Googled Day of the Dead makeup with beards, so I know how to do it. So I just sat there in the bathroom with my paintbrush and my makeup and did my stuff, and I even added the flowers and stuff.
How festive! And when you looked around the ballroom, everything had such detail. We can't wait to see what the Katrina ball will be like next year.
So how was the first Katrina ball for you?
Yeah, so that's another thing that I want to point out to many of you sitting at home. You're probably like, wow, I've never been to something like that. Let me tell you something. You're missing out on a party. Just a beautiful celebration. And not only that, with everything that we've been through this past year and a half with COVID, I'm sure that many of you have lost loved ones. This event really takes on special meaning this year, and that's why we think it's all the more important to get out there and celebrate it. But judging by what people did this year, I really can't wait to see what these people come up with next year.
Yes, and I plan to join you next year, okay? I'm inviting myself.
You'll be my date.
There. Thank you so much.
Coming up on the Day of the Dead after party, we're exploring all of the traditions that make up this holiday. We're going to learn how to make some delicious foods like pande muerto and mole verde. Two well-known San Antonio restaurants share their secret family recipes.
And you can't forget the music. You don't want to miss performances by a San Antonio folk singer who has made it her mission to share the music of Mexico with the new generations.
Plus, we take a drive just outside the city to a family farm that's embracing the need for their Mexican marigolds. We'll be right back with more live from La Villita.
Welcome back. We absolutely love having you here with us. Thank you so much for coming out here to celebrate and kicking off your Day of the Dead holiday with us. And when we visit the graves of our loved ones, it is a custom, right, that you would go and you would bring flowers. But if you're in Mexico and if you go to a cemetery there, you would see them with bright orange marigolds. And that's pretty significant because those flowers are a significant part of this holiday.
Yes, and they are in high demand right now. The color, it's about the symbolism. The color is associated with the sun and rebirth, and the smell is said to attract the souls back to their ofrendas. So they are native to Mexico.
Yes.
But here in autumn in South Texas, they do bloom.
Tucked away in the beautiful hill country about an hour north of San Antonio are 20 acres of flowers.
We started back in 1990.
Welcome to Arnosky Family Farms in Wimberley, Texas, where the star of the show during the fall is the cempasúchil flower, or marigold.
We will be working on 4 tables, making even more bunches of flowers that we're sending to HEB. We're shipping like 40,000 bunches of marigolds out during the next 3 weeks. That's a lot of marigolds.
The Arnoskys didn't start out at this scale.
And we started growing some bedding plants and tomato plants for the local nurseries. And then within a year or two, we started doing some cut flowers on a very small scale.
And in great part, it's due to a community need and interest that their flowers continue to bloom.
The truth is, about 25 years ago, some women from San Antonio came up, and they were associated with one of the cultural arts centers, Guadalupe Cultural Arts Center. And these women said, can we buy these flowers for Day of the Dead? And we went, well, what's Day of the Dead?
And we learned about it from the people in San Antonio and from reading and traveling in Mexico. And we understood that there was this connection, that we were the farm that could grow these flowers for San Antonio.
As the Dia de Muertos gets closer, the foot traffic skyrockets at the Blue Barn.
And they'll come up with a tiny little car, and they'll bring their family, and they'll buy 6 or 8 buckets, and I don't know how everybody gets home, because there's flowers out the window, flowers in the back of the pickup.
Marigolds, as well as cresta de gallo or coxcomb celosia.
Those are a really important flower down in Oaxaca. They grow acres and acres of them in Oaxaca.
Are the flowers that lead the spirit of loved ones to their altars. Many families across Texas rely on these flowers for the Dia de Muertos.
We're in a lot of the HEBs, and they send our marigolds all statewide, so you can find them down the valley or up in Midland, all over the state.
It's the best expression of community I know. And so anything that we can do to enrich and grow our communities through something that we have in common, like flowers, is just a really powerful thing in this world.
Pam and Frank take great pride in knowing their hands, fields, and their abundance of blooms have played a huge part in keeping this tradition alive for families in San Antonio and its surrounding areas.
The most important takeaway for me from Dia de los Muertos is that it's a happy event. It's about remembrance.
With so many people dying from COVID, it's really important to keep this celebration and of other people's lives and their traditions and family, to make it strong.
Yeah, I love that. It is all about family and celebrations and all that. You know, you went out there to that farm, Alicia. So I wonder if that couple, the Arnoskis, do they celebrate this now?
Now they do. 25 years later, how can they not? They actually set up an amazing, intricate ofrenda, and the community is invited to also put their pictures, and it's just so beautiful. And they say they have the most beautiful altar. Why? Because they have the most flowers. They have the most marigolds.
Yeah,
so
I would imagine.
they have a lot of loved ones visiting them in time for Dia de los Muertos.
And you mentioned these are even from the farm.
Yes, these are the super crestallosias and then the marigolds from the Arnoski's family farm. So something so special, and to just have it here in San Antonio, so special.
Yes, so special. Thank you so much, Alicia. We will be right back with more.
Welcome back. I know exactly what you're thinking. I'll bet you're hungry right now. So you know what? Let's talk food, because it plays a vital part in any holiday, but especially this one. We're talking about tamales, mole, sweets, and sugar, but hold on, because it's just not Day of the Dead without pan de muerto. That's the traditional dessert that's shared with the living and the dead. It's very much a key element to the ofrendas, and the meaning is just as rich as its flavor. And we have the best person on here right now to talk about this. This is Chef David Caceres of La Panaderia here in San Antonio. It's named one of the top bakeries in the country, and that's according to Food and Wine magazine. Welcome, and thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you, Stephania. I'm very excited to be here with you all.
So I'm sure people have seen this pan before.
Yeah.
What kind of symbolism does this have? Why is this so significant for this holiday?
Well, we're celebrating people that the beloved ones that already passed away. And in order to do that, we create this kind of ofrenda or altar where we put all the photos of the people that already passed away, and then we put the things that they used to like. It could be drinks, but the most traditional things that we put on those ofrendas is the pan de muerto.
Right, because it's bread and it has sugar. I mean, the things that, who doesn't love both of those things? So tell us, okay, what goes into making these? And just for those folks who are watching this is the family size pan de muerto, and this is the baby size. So we're going to explain how this is done. So what are you doing there?
So right now I'm applying a little bit of butter, and then we're going to roll them into sugar. So we have the influence of Europeans, so we took like a little bit of a brioche bread, and then we were very, very creative, and we create these kind of bones. Okay. So these ones, the symbol of these kind of things are the bones. So we're going to apply a little bit of sugar, and then we're going to roll it into, we're going to apply butter, and then we're going to roll it into sugar. Okay. So that is going to be pretty fun.
Can I put on my glove here? Is that what we're going to try to do here?
Yes, exactly.
Remember, I'm a novice, so don't hold this against me. Now, I have a question. How soon before you eat it?
Okay. Well, usually it used to be November the 1st and November the 2nd. Okay. But right now, I think that we're making like a whole week celebration.
Oh yeah, more pan for everyone. All right, so
yeah, this one is ready. So just start and roll. This is sugar, so you can roll it here.
So you just bring it over like this?
Yeah,
like
just
you just bring it over?
Yeah, just like try to have some fun. Yes.
All right, this does look like a lot of fun. So you have this kind of bread at La Panaderia. Tell us about that, because people are going to see this and go, I want some.
So you can order online. Okay. That's the best way to get one. And we are taking orders for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So that's the best way. We are taking walk-ins, so you can just go to to one of our 3 locations available here in San Antonio, and then just get yours.
Okay, and that is La Panaderia.
La Panaderia, and you can just go to lapanaderia.com or visit Instagram or Facebook. Everything is La Panaderia.
All right, Chef David, thank you so much for being with us here today and explaining the tradition of pan de muertos. We'll be right back after this.
Thank you.
He's so happy. So, okay, if that pan de muerto didn't make you hungry that you saw earlier, did you get a piece after all?
No, I'm going to get it later. I made him promise that they're going to save me a piece.
They'll leave us some. Well, this next segment will definitely make you hungry.
Yeah, definitely get you in the mood. All right, so you're about to meet a very well-known duo here in San Antonio, a chef. It's a couple, Liseth and Francisco Estrada. Now, the husband and wife duo run the Naco Mexican food truck, and they're sticking with a very traditional dish for Dia de los Muertos.
Yes, it's also a sacred family recipe passed down through generations, so you know it's made with love. Let's head into the kitchen for some mole verde. Sounds good.
The mole verde is a recipe of both of the family, our family.
It's like a rice. Every household makes it different, so this is our own. I'm from the north, he's from Mexico City, so we were fighting over what should or should not have, and we finally came out with one we were both agreed on. So hopefully you'll like it. Let's start.
You need to smell the oil when they come out.
And then they're going to become more crispy, and they're just going to add a lot more flavor. The poblanos are already roasted. Put in the blender. We're going to add tomatillos, jalapenos. We're just adding 2, but you can add more. You can even add serranos if you want it.
It depends if you want it spicy, a little more spicy, or not too much spicy.
You want to make sure you actually blend it very well so you can have a silky mole and not a very chunky one.
You need to put some oil.
Actually, grandmothers used to use lard.
Grandma. My grandma is the person who made the mole. He made the mole only in a special occasion. Some algún cumpleaños o de la familia que viene de visita y prepara un mole.
He is his grandmother's favorite grandchild.
Yes.
And she's not afraid to say it.
Oh, yeah.
So she'll be like, he's coming, I'm making mole.
She did give me the recipe in a piece of paper.
So you know how to make it right. And then I come and I add lettuce to it.
The first time I see my wife put the lettuce, say, what
are you doing?
What are you doing?
You're mixing up my mole.
Follow the recipe. We have our mole is boiled, and we season it with salt. And we have our mole. Está listo nuestro mole para continuar.
So we're going to serve it today in 2 ways. One is going to be just a traditional chicken breast with the mole on top. We made cilantro rice for it so it goes all green, green, green. And we're just going to make some beautiful enchiladas with it because this one can be used in many ways. In my house, we usually serve it with chicken. In his house, they'll serve it with chicken or pork.
With chicken or pork. With pork is amazing.
We're going to be finishing it out, adding the mole on top. And be generous, because otherwise you're going to be coming for more.
Bueno, y aquí tenemos unas enchiladas de pollo que son las tradicionales también. Las vamos a poner su mole. Aguacate le ponemos. Aquí tenemos nuestro platillo de mole con pollo y arroz. Es un platillo tradicional en la ciudad, en todo México.
In our case, traditions are very important. Sharing them and having an opportunity to bring them to other people's tables, it's a fortune. So hopefully you'll enjoy it as much as we do, and you'll make it a tradition of your own.
There's still lots more after party to come.
Still ahead, a musical performance by Azul Barrientos, a San Antonio singer bringing new life to traditional Latin American songs and sounds.
Plus, calaveras or skulls are another symbol of Day of the Dead. Stick around to learn how to make sugar skulls, an important part of any ofrenda.
And next, we show you exactly how San Antonio celebrates at the 9th Annual Muertos Fest, a 2-day festival that has become one of the largest and best of its kind.
I hope all that put a big smile on your face. Welcome back to the Day of the Dead after party here at La Villita.
Yes, San Antonio has fully embraced the Day of the Dead holiday, kicking off dozens of events as early as last week. This year, we saw the return of Dia de los Muertos at Hemisphere Park, and that's where you'll find the Tower of Americas.
That's right. Now, the 2-day festival was named one of National Geographic's 7 best fall festivals in the country, and that was among a bunch of other recognitions.
Yes.
Cool stuff.
Yes, and I can see why. I got to go experience it, see all the beautiful ofrendas, meet amazing people, and of course the music was there as well. And it's just another way San Antonio continues to honor tradition and culture.
That's right. Now,
San Antonio is once again embracing tradition with Dia de los Muertos at Hemisphere, one of the largest Day of the Dead events in Texas.
I love it. I think it's just so good to expose the community to the culture, and we have an altar in our home, and so just to be able to see the altars and just how special they are, we've loved it today.
My family never celebrated this until I saw the movie Coco. It really, it brought out the culture, and this is the first time me experiencing this. It's very special.
For some, this is a first-time experience.
I think it is such a great way to connect to my culture as a Latina, and that's not something I always got to do when I was younger. And but now that I'm older, I get to reconnect to that, and reconnect to my heritage and the food, and just experience so much the beauty that is Hispanic culture.
This year they have 60 different altar installations. The combination of art and music, definitely a reflection of South Texas.
Everything that you see here, they handcrafted. So the arch on the top was paper mache, and then they handcrafted all the little tissue paper flowers, and all those were attached, the butterflies, everything you see. So they've been working really, really hard.
These Edison High School art teachers couldn't be prouder of this giant ofrenda their students helped put together, honoring musicians who passed away before the age of 27, including Selena.
So excited to share their roots, and they're just so proud of all the work they did and to pass down this tradition to generation, and this will be a memory that they'll take with them for the rest of their lives with their art teachers.
Behind every ofrenda, a deeper story, all unique and special, celebrating life through food, music, and art.
My family does this every year, and they dress up. My aunt dresses in the wedding gown, the mask, everything. Yeah, every year they do it.
The makeup and costumes, another huge part of the tradition of Dia de los Muertos, and people here are embracing it in their own unique ways.
We love the music, definitely, and we love the food. Yay!
Plenty of great food here, along with fashion shows, processions, and art, all combining for another huge celebration of life and culture here in San Antonio.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Just not remembering our family members, friends that have passed away, Dia de los Muertos, but it's remembering them today and always.
such a positive experience there. I really loved meeting everybody, and you could hear the music in the background. Well, music obviously a big part of any culture, but especially Hispanic culture. I know my grandmother, Zamaripa, always had her Tejano music blaring, but also the mariachis and even the reggaeton that we hear on the radio.
Yeah, you know, the thing is, though, about music, it's kind of like a living, breathing thing, right? It constantly evolves over time. But you're about to meet a woman from San Antonio who's really made it her mission to preserve the rhythms and the stories of her Mexican roots.
Yes, please join us in welcoming Azul performing her original song, Chisme.
Anda todo alborotado por volver. Voy camino a la locura y aunque todo me tortura, sé querer. Nos dejamos hace tiempo.
Beautiful. If you're ever visiting San Antonio, one of the top tourist attractions is the beautiful Market Square, home to many shops, vendors, restaurants, and they're very reminiscent of Mexico City, including Mi Tierra, you see there on your screen. La Familia Cortez' most popular restaurant is decked out in lights, papel picado, and a gigantic mural that you just saw pays homage to influential San Antonians, both living and dead, and the family. Oh my goodness, I love the story behind Mi Tierra, and Cariño Cortez joins us now, and welcome. Nice to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
And you brought some beautiful sugar skulls, but we're also going to talk about the importance behind them, right? So let's first talk about the history and why they are so significant.
So sugar skulls are a big part of Dia de los Muertos, and we love celebrating that year-round at Mi Tierra with our altars and our lights and our colors. It's just a beautiful celebration of life. And these sugar skulls, you know, traditionally, they're put on the gravestones and headstones of people who've passed, and you write their name across the front, and you decorate them beautifully with jewels and glitter and everything. And when it rains, they actually kind of disappear. And so it's just a really nice symbolic gesture to do.
The sweetness of life, right?
Yes.
And so you're going to show us, so for those at home that would want to try to make this as part of the celebration coming up here soon. So where do we start?
So surprisingly, it's very easy. You start with 5 pounds of sugar, which we have right here, just granulated white sugar. And then we add 5 tablespoons of meringue powder, so 5 and 5. And this is what really helps it harden and set. I lost count, but a little bit extra won't hurt, just so you know. And then it's about 4 tablespoons of water. And what you're going to do, and you can also add gel food coloring if you like, but it's not a must. I didn't want to ruin our outfits tonight.
Thank you for that.
And then you're just going to keep mixing and mixing and mixing until it looks like wet sand. And once
it smells good.
I know, the meringue powder smells really good. It almost smells like vanilla. And so we have this nice little mold. You can get these, you know, at local Mexican grocery stores, on Amazon even nowadays. And you just pack it.
That's so easy enough.
I know,
right?
it's the easiest thing. Quick. The hardest part is waiting for them to dry.
How long is that?
Because we live in San Antonio, it's very humid.
Yes.
So it's probably looking at about 2 days. But if you live in a drier climate, you're about a day and a half. And so you'll have one right there that has a nice little color to it, and you can start decorating them.
So I'll work on this one. And the key is you can just do what you'd like, and the colors obviously add to it.
So the colors add to it. It's just one of those really pretty crafts that you can do, that you can talk to your kids about if you're teaching them about, you know, the symbolism of this holiday.
Very nice. And at Mi Tierra, if you do come visit San Antonio, if you're watching from someplace other than San Antonio, just know that they have ofrendas up all year long, right?
Yes, so we have 3 altars up all year long, and right now we have, I think, 3 extra. So if you come to Mi Tierra, you walk in and you're greeted with Christmas lights that are up year round, a bakery, music from mariachis, and obviously the smell of food. Lots of culture.
Beautiful. And the family has been around. Let's tell people how long Mi Tierra has been around.
80 years now. We're celebrating 80 years, and we are family owned still. We're on the 4th generation of our family that's working at the restaurant, 3rd and 4th right now.
Wonderful. And how's yours coming along? Let's see.
Here we go.
Very nice. All right. So now you learned how to make sugar skulls if you'd like to try this at home. And again, if you'd like to go visit Mi Tierra, the family is always welcoming. You'll find some of them there all the time, right? One of you are always there.
Someone's always there.
Yes, delicious food and just always great hospitality. We'll keep decorating, but stay with us here live from San Antonio. We'll be right back. Welcome back to our Day of the Dead special live from San Antonio, Texas. Now, so far, we have shown you some traditional and key elements to put on an ofrenda, including sugar skulls, pande muerto. You got to even make some, decorate some over there, and marigold. So now it's time to see them all come together.
Yeah, really, this is a real treat. It's emotional. You're about to meet a San Antonio woman, Gloria Ramirez Uribe. She actually welcomed us into her home, and she explained to us how she decorates her ofrenda to honor her parents. Watch this.
I am Gloria Ramirez Uribe. Today is a very special day for me because I will be making an altar for Dia de Muertos. The arch is the symbolism of our souls entering the home to our altar. Traditionally, a black fabric is used because of the luto. I think the altar de muertos has taken a lot of variety in our country, so which is good as long as they do the tradition. My mother was 39 years old when she died. They say if we talk about our loved ones that have died, they will never die. This is my mother-in-law. She died at the age of 78, so we had her for a long time and we enjoyed her. This is my papa. This is my dad. He died at the age of 90. That's what keeps our departed alive. We talk about them when we reminisce about them. Pan de muerto. Traditionally, every altar has pan de muerto. I'm going to put the water and the tequila. You normally put water because they've been on a long journey and they might be thirsty. And the tequila for somebody if they need a boost. This is my dad's coffee. All of them love tamales, so I'm not going there to share for everybody. Beans and rice. We have pecans. They all love pecans and they all love candy. And the fruit. And all of them love to pray the rosary, so I'm just going to share the rosary and the cross. This just shows how into it my grandchildren are. My grandchild made this in her art class for me. It's a little calavera. We're going to do the calaveras now. We're going to set them up, and traditionally it's part of the altar. Incense, copal, and this is traditionally said that the scent of it will encourage the souls to come to our homes. The candles represent the light so that they can come and follow the light to where the altar is. Throughout the area, we'll put candles everywhere because there's supposed to be a lot of candles. This little stick, it's very simple. This is for them to send the bad spirits away. The flowers or marigolds, cempasúchil, and they also will be used as this. They have a strong fragrance, so they will also be to lure the spirits into the home. Losing my mom at such a young age, I always felt like I needed to do something to honor her, and this to me is a great privilege to do so.
It really is. I couldn't keep my eyes off of that beautiful display. I loved her going over the significance of each and every item. And even better than that, that it's becoming something that's passed on from generation to generation because her grandkids are even into it.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes, and speaking of the kids getting into it, the movie Coco, I know, has reconnected a lot. My kids, for example, reconnecting them to their culture, and a lot more of the younger generations, too, seem to be embracing the holiday more now. In fact, I recently went to visit a San Antonio high school where some young art students are really getting into different projects to help build altars and learn more about their culture. Take a look. It's all about Dia de los Muertos at the Edison High School Art Department.
Culture is like spewing all around us, and this opportunity is just amazing to our students to get connected with their roots, celebrate Day of the Dead.
These students working hard to create one of the largest altars to be featured as part of the city's celebrations.
We're so incredibly honored to be working on little pan dulce. So we're traditionally, you have that offering. So our students working on upcycle materials to create marionetos, conchas. Like the kids are going all out.
Makes you think about like what you're gonna do and like about the history. Want to learn more.
It feels good. I feel like yes, we're a big city, but we're not like known as other like cities, and it feels good to like be a part of something very well known.
Do they celebrate at home?
So most of them do. A lot of them from Mexico, and they celebrate it here in the States, and they're very excited that their culture is being highlighted, in our city.
From paper flowers to pan dulce, every piece has its place.
So this was just like a sugar skull plush. It was like sewed, and this represents like obviously the sugar skulls. And then we're doing guitars right now. to honor the like dead musicians.
This is also honoring like the musicians that like gave us joy and made us have a great time to celebrate those moments and such together as a family.
It's no surprise these young artists are proud to celebrate their culture. You may recall a handful of Miss Boone's art students took home the Vans Custom Culture Contest prize of $15,000 this summer, translating their puro San Antonio designs onto kicks, including their Concha Bakery on Wheels. That big prize continues to fund the art department. And while the projects are getting bigger, the passion to celebrate culture continues to grow as well.
I'm very excited. I mean, like my last year, I'm glad that we're a part of something like that'll be out there in front of a lot of people. It feels good.
That's the finished altar there that was at the Muertos Fest at Hemisphere Park. And speaking of celebrations,
I told you guys I was going to crash the party, so I've got these are La Gloria margaritas that they were serving down by the river, so I brought some for everybody.
Thank you.
You know, and I don't come empty-handed.
Salud.
Salud.
They were yelling in the back. Did you hear that?
Yes,
Yeah, they were yelling in the back. Yeah, they're doing margaritas.
Yeah.
Are you guys having fun?
Yeah, we're having a great time.
I want
to. It's a beautiful celebration.
This is your first.
Yes, it's my first.
How was it? What are your impressions?
Fabulous. I just love how happy everybody is and how this is something that it doesn't even have to be exclusive to Mexican culture. We all honor our loved ones in different ways, and this is a way for all of us to come together, especially after this rough year and a half that we've had. So it's just a nice thing to be able to do.
And everybody is so happy.
Yes. It's a celebration. All positive vibes.
That's what
here.
I mean. And it positive vibes here, and so much of what we do isn't necessarily positive, you know. But we all love our city. We love the traditions. We love the cultures. So that's the thing I love about this.
Yes,
whole event.
everybody coming together and all that positivity.
And every year it gets bigger and better.
And to all of you who are home watching this, we want you to come here next year and experience this for yourself.
We will be here.
I don't know if I have enough margaritas for everybody, but I'll try.
He'll bring the margaritas next year. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back. It's kind of mixed emotions right now because we're getting ready to wrap up the after party right now. It's been so much fun out here at La Villita in downtown San Antonio.
Yes, and I love the flower crown. Looks
I had
beautiful.
to whip it out. Come on.
It looks so nice on you. Now, before we go, we would like to leave you with some more musical sounds of our beautiful city. Now, earlier in the show, we introduced you to Azul Barrientos, a Mexican folk singer based right here in San Antonio.
Yeah, her biggest influences were her mother and father, and you're about to find out exactly how they inspired her.
Yes, so she said that her mother would sing while her father played the guitar right before bed. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, I know. So I know that you want to hear more of it, so let's go to one more performance by the very talented Azul.
That is it for tonight's Day of the Dead after party, and we hope you had fun learning about this very special holiday, very near and dear to many San Antonians' hearts.
Yeah, we also hope that you learned so much about our beautiful culture here in our rich city. Thank you so much for joining us here from La Villita. Good night.